Hello YouTube, it's Ernesto Rivera and I'm back here to show you guys what I got from the Springfield train show. I didn't pick up that much from the show, but I actually happened to score a real good deal on this Kato SD80. Um, the seller, he was selling it for was 145, but he was giving me like 40% off of it, so I ended up getting it, for like $85. This guy was selling it for, so it's a real good deal. I picked that one up. I also, to add to my intermodal fleet, I picked up this Walther's NSC well car here, and they're made out of metal actually, and they're got a good weight to it. Also picked up these containers from one from Atlas on top, and another one from Ather on the bottom, and the other two right here. They come in a 3-pack. So I got this. You see the CSX with the square box in the back there of the letters, and then I got the APL from Athearn, and the other two are over here, also on this well car. Also, I picked up, to add to my fleet, I added these from Atlas. These are the well cars from the Gold Line series. These are the 3-pack 53 footers. So these are pretty cool. I got the set of 6 for these. I ordered those online. Those were different. And then also I picked up the rest of these Walthers from another website that I ordered from. And model train stuff, I bought these containers. These are Walthers containers. These are Kato or Kato. And speaking of which, I also ordered these Kato, well cars as well. They're also 53 footers. So I actually added a bunch of 53 footers. I picked up also another set of these 48-foot well cars from Athearn, and I bought them off eBay. And these were the first run of these. I happened to find both the sets. They were really expensive, but they were released back in 2005, so I had to kind of go for them. I really, because I have the 2010 release of these well cars, and I need the 2005 to complete the series. So now I have, the both sets that they have from Athearn on those well cars. Those I got from eBay, and from trucks and stuff. I also added these trucks. I have a flatbed, the Swift here with it's got the skirt on the side of the trailer, pretty nice. And then I got this heavy duty trailer right here. This is just a crane I just put on it, but it's a pretty cool truck. I got that from Model Train Stuff. That just came in today. Other than that, that's just been all I've been adding is just a couple of Atlas containers. When you look at the Atlas containers compared to, let's say, Athearn or any other brand, especially the Kato, they're virtually identical. So I can use like a Kato in a Walther's well car, or same thing with an Atlas in a Walther's well car, or even an Athearn container in an Atlas well car. So they fit. You can use any other brand and they fit. So pretty good there. Most of my stack train fleet is all Athearn, but now because Athearn did not make any dedicated 53-foot well cars, at least not as of yet, I had to go look for other brands. So that's what I've been up to as far as adding to the layout. Of course, I still got a lot of work to do in the basement as far as expanding and removing some of the walls and everything. Well, due to the hurricane, it set me back a little bit. I suffered some roof damage to the house, so I had to, it cost me $7,000 to replace the roof. I could have fixed the damage, probably for less, but to do a patch job and have the rest of the shingles, be old or anything, that wouldn't make any sense. So I decided to do the whole roof. So it did kind of set my layout project back, but you know, at least I have a new roof, and if the insurance company decides to give me some money back for it, they do or they don't. I'm still waiting to hear back from them, but that may or may not happen. So, you know, I just couldn't let the roof stay like that, so I had to go fix that. That's one of the only little setbacks, but other than that, I consider myself lucky because, you know, other than that, it's the only damage I suffered in the house. You know, it's one of the downsides of being a homeowner, but yeah, everything else is pretty much okay. Let me show you guys what I picked up here. I guess I'll just do a quick review on this. This is the Proto Power West. It's from A-Line. This is a hobby tote system, and what's cool about this is that if you, like me, and you know, go to the club layout or have a club layout that you go to quite frequently, this is something you might want to invest in. It's a little bit on the pricey side at $140 MSRP. I got these from Walthers.com. I think it was like $127, and you get 5 of these totes. Oh, not the totes, but the cardboard. You get the cardboard holders here, and you get the tote also. And what's so nice about this is that you can put your rolling stock or locomotives in here, and these, you know, they fold together, you know, and they can easily come out just like this. So if you're transporting back and forth to a club layout, or if you have rolling stock that, you know, that you have to put together to fit in the box, this will be definitely something worth investing in, because what happens is some of the rolling stock you have to put together. You can't put it back in the box if you want to, you know, take it off the layout and put, you know, rotate your stock, your rolling stock. So this is definitely something you might want to invest in. These are what they call the low clearance, you know, trays or storage trays, because they're not designed for, you know, for your auto racks or, like let's say, the Amtrak Superliners. They're designed for either well cars or tank cars or anything like box cars. Any of the standard height rail cars will fit in here. The excess height ones will not. So just keep that in mind. If you're trying to put double stack containers, you will need the, you know, the regular size, not the low profile one. Okay, these are the low profile ones. They're designed to carry 5 of these trays rather than 4. And you know, if you need the extra height, you can get the 4, you know, the 4 container or the 4 tray tote, and you'll have the extra room for that. So these are pretty good. I actually like the fact that they can pretty much hold everything you need. There's only one major downside on this. I mean, yeah, it's kind of expensive, but you know, for me, I mean, you only need like one, or maybe I'll maybe get the second one. But this will save me time in the long run. But the major downside on this isn't really the price, at least for me, is the fact that you can't put this, you know, these well cars here. For example, with this Atlas one, to put them together, they're kind of permanent, because these articulated well cars have these joints in there, and to take them off, to put them back inside the container or the original box, is a little bit of a chore. Even with these the 3-pack the 3-pack here of the Walthers, they have this drawbar in the middle, and you have to screw that in. So you can't constantly take these off and put them back on and put them off. You risk losing the parts and all that. So the downside on that is that it's only 27 inches on the inside of this carrying system. So the 353 footers are just a little bit too long to fit inside the box, which is a little bit of a disappointment to me, because I wanted to transportate those so I can run more stack train cars and at the club layout, and unfortunately I can't. These are 48 footers, and you know, they fit just fine because they're smaller than scale feet. But this is only 27 inches on the inside. If this was like 35, it would have been perfect and you could fit everything. But unfortunately, if it's a real large car that's together, it's not going to fit. And unfortunately, these these 350 3-footers as a set will not fit in there. Even if you remove the containers, it doesn't matter. It still won't fit. It's just too long. So that's my only downside with this system. Other than that, I mean, it's a lifesaver for me, because I'm gonna be able to come in here. I'll grab the car, comes right out. Look at that. And I can just put it right on the layout, and then I can take it on and off. I have a bunch of mixed freight in here, so that's just a little quick review, I guess, on this. I haven't seen anybody on the web that really actually showed you what this can do, this hobby tote system. But it's great for anybody who has rolling stock, who either doesn't want to put it back and forth in the boxes, or who travels to the club and or has, let's say, a freight car that you have to put together, and you don't want to have to take it apart. You can just put it in here. It stays safe. It doesn't rock. They do sell, one more thing to mention, they do sell like foam dividers that you can put in between here. The foam really actually stops the wheels from rolling, so it's not that bad. But if you have like locomotives and you want to add extra protection for it so it won't slide or shift, you can get those foam dividers, and they sell for like $5. You get like 24 of those little dividers that go in between. And I did order some. They were on back order from Walthers, so as soon as those come in, I'm going to put them in there just in case, so you can have that extra protection. And it's always nice to have that. That's the only thing it doesn't come with. Before I end this video, I want to make sure that I'll let you know that this does not require any cutting or any measurement or anything. You just simply fold into place. These these foam inserts, they come with it. It comes with everything here. You don't really need to buy anything else. The only thing you have to buy is the inserts in between. But if you want to buy those individual ones, so this way you can protect the car from either sliding a little bit. For the most part, they do stay pretty still. Some of them do, some of them don't. The lighter ones, at least, they slide around a little bit, but the heavier ones, they stay kind of still. But other than that, I hope this helps. I didn't really get much from the show, but I just added to my stack train fleet over here. And I picked up some stuff online, which was some extra containers, but nothing really much. I got a great deal on this engine. It was really pain to put this thing together because of all the grab irons and everything on it. But it was worth it for $85. I figure I'll detail it and I'll put it together, and I put all the hoses on and everything on it, and it was that was just one of those things I'd say. I love CSX, so and I like the SD80s, but it's not the first time I did one. I have another Norfolk Southern SD80 right over here that I got off eBay, and that one was a pain to put together too. So I figure it's the only thing I don't like about Kato engines, is that you have to put the detail parts on them. But other than that, for this price, I couldn't pass on it. So anyway, guys, I will have another video later this week at the club, and thanks for all the support also for that the layout tour video. I will be doing more of that. Every other couple of months I will do another video on that. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this little video, and we'll stay in touch. Alright, take it easy.